Now for timing, first we want to define a timing project manager. So go to underground drop down and timing project manager. Select that and name the project manager under settings subfolder. So I name it timing project manager and open the file. So what you see is something like that. So I'm not going to change anything in settings, but in equipments I can add different sets of equipment, and at each time just one set of equipment can work. So let's go ahead and add set 1. So I name it set 1, sorry, and I click OK. Okay, so and now we want mining start date first. So down here, we assume that we want to start it from Tuesday 28, and click OK. And we have 2 shifts of working. Now we can add equipment set 1, and in this set we have 2 continuous miners. Now 1, so it's space of tons, and so its advance rate per hour is 125. So one of our devices are older than the other one. So for example, it mines slower than the other. So this is the faster one, is 125 per day for each shift, and which is 8 hours, and 125. So considering this rate, so it will change all other values. And then we have a Caterpillar continuous miner, which is limits for mining is 34 inch to 94 inch, which is 2.8 and 7.8 foot. Alright, go ahead and click OK. Now click OK. So we have set 1 with continuous miner 1. You can extend it and not open it. And the continuous miner 1, if you click copy, it will copy it and we'll have the other. You can double click on the other one and reduce the rate to 110 for both shifts. So actually it goes slow. And then we click OK. Now we want to add a calendar. So go ahead, click on new calendar, and we call it calendar 1, and click OK. So under here we can have our mining work. So we assume that they work all the days, and the mine is open on holidays as well. But so on weekends, just one equipment is working. So one of them on Saturday and the other one on Sunday. So here if I click on this green dots, it will turn off, or it will make that as BO, or bad order, or not working for that equipment. What we want to do is put it in a repetition. So like for Saturdays, I will select continuous minor 1, so shift both shifts, and weekly, and it's off Saturday off, and apply. So on Saturdays, okay, so it turned off both of the equipments, but we just want one of them. Oh, no, for both shifts actually it turned that off. So then I go ahead and select on the other equipment, and I select on Sunday one, so it's using 19. I click on that one, and weekly, and Sunday, and I go ahead and click apply. So if you go all the way, so continuous minor 2 are off on Sundays, and continuous minor 1 is off on Saturday. So now that we are good, I save the rule. Oh, actually I don't want to save it. I just cancel it out and click OK. So now I have calendar 1. Next I'll go to attributes groups. So go ahead and extend that, and then you see the name of your Excel file, extend that, and then there is a default. In default you have thickness and density. So double click on the default. That's what you see. So now thickness of all the code layer is 6 feet, but we have a contour thickness. So click on file and select the job on thickness based on ABOS. Great. Make sure that you are not selecting overburden. We want the job on thickness ABOS. Click on that, and now we have that. So density is 80, so we have a good default value for code. Now you can have overburden thickness density as well. So you can add a new attribute by this one, and so the names here are generic, and they should be exactly the ones that are defined for the software. So if you don't know what is the generic name, that exactly should be the same one. So click on keyword help, and we want non-key strata density, so it's rock dense. So double click on that, or you can type it down, both are same, and let's have it as 155. So that is the density of our overburden, or not the cola strata, and you can click OK. now you have all set, and you can click OK. Okay, so it says saving changes to project database. Okay, next what we want to do, we want to set timing. So we have different options for timing. We can have one of the continuous miners to mine just the main and the other one the panel. So this one continue mine this panel, and then the next one just go all this way. But it doesn't look that realistic because one of the continuous miners first should wait until this one gets here, and then after it gets there it can start mining there, and then after it gets there it can start mining there. So what I mean is that if I just assign this and this, the software should it should be defined for software somehow that it can't, this panel can't start its operation until it is mined in this area, and it can't get mined until it is mined until here. So for this point, so we go to underground and we define some pinpoints. So go to add pinpoints, and first it asks select the position for pinpoint. So we want it exactly on the green belt line, and so we know that it should be mined until this part. So then I click this. So then I have one pinpoint there. Then this panel can't be mined until we get there. So I get one pinpoint there. And here is the next one. This section is the other one. Then it is the next one. Next one is here. The other one is here. And for sure this is the last one. Now I go and right click. So now if you go to underground and underground timing, so first it asks select any part of mine. So select this belt line, the green line, and we get back to our timing manager. So everything should be as we defined. So click OK. We get here. So in here, first we want to add our equipment. So click on add unit. So one at a time. So first we have continuous miner 1, and then we have continuous miner 2, and then we want assignment. So here we see our main is selected to different sections. So it's from B1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, and out. Okay. And then we have all the rights. So I want the second continuous miner is this lower one. So I select all the mains to So all the mains to continuous miner 2. Okay, so I think I messed up the order somewhere. So I remove that. 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, and so we want E1 first, then we have 1 to 2, so it's 2 earlier, and 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6, 6 to 7, and 7 to 8. Then I rearrange the order. Then I'll assign all of the writes to continuous miner 1. So I first have write 1, write 2, write 3, write 4, write 5, write 6, 7, and 8. And then start date is the one that I assign 2 shifts, and everything looks fine. Then after that I can go ahead and save it as my assignments under settings. So I will just rewrite it. And after saving, I can click on calculate. So it says until in about 7 months it takes to mine all this part of the underground, and then I can click on detail report. Quick report, it doesn't help that much, so click on detail report and I get to this window. So we want to have legend and we want start to get reports and see when we want to start each section at the first day of each month. And our legend scale can be 100, and we want everything to be in the mine time layer, so uncheck layers by year and layers by period. And we want draw blocks, and we want hatch pillars, transparency by 60%. And you can also select the text style if you want as a standard. And now you can go ahead, click OK. So we need to select the location for the legend, and it starts calculating. Now we want to see a report if you don't have anything on right, so select period, equipment, coal ton, total ton, and panel name. What else we want to see? We want to have stroke tones I'm looking for. There you go. And should be another tone. Right. So it seems that's it. We get reports, see if we have everything first. So before, let's have equipment on top, and then we have base of equipment, period, and panel name, and then cold tone and rock tone. So let's display report. So we have continuous minor 1, this period to this period in this panel. So what we should check is that continuous minor 2 starts at B1. At the same time, continuous minor 1 starts at panel right. So panel number okay, so what we see here, still this section starts at the same time as this section, however there is no access to that. So there is something wrong with sequence of that. So we want to fix that. So first go ahead in underground and clear all timing maps. So now it asks to remove coloring 4, select both. Although we don't have any retreat, and select everything, click enter. All timings is gone, however legend is here. So go ahead, delete legend as well and click delete. So first what I want to do is that add a sequence that to define for software. This can be mined after this selection. So I go ahead in underground in edit panel, and I will click this belt line. This pop-up window will get in. So in precedence, so I want to add that section. So you can screen it or click on edit, and the first section is B1, so click OK and OK. So I go ahead do the same thing for next panel, edit, and it means 1, 2, and as well, so it's I hold control because B2 is at the same time. So okay, so then the other one is this part, and this part. So I select that belt line. It doesn't let me to select. Now that you defined all of those, you can go back to underground timing, select main part of the mine, click OK, and click calculate, detail report. Hereby, so for hatch pillar precisely, I want to check it by layer, and for hatch, let's go and select solid. That's easier to see. And click OK. Location for legend. There we go. So you can get a report for Excel file and save it. Then exit out of this, cancel this, and you can check timings here. So it's goes to 31st of March, and this starts at 5th of April when this part is done. Same for this part, just 27th of April, and this part is already finished very long time ago. So now we are all set. Good job!